Alright guys, we are back with round 2. And our bad draws to start matches continue. Not sure what the right play is here, but just because we've been getting such bad luck mulliganing, I'm going to try to keep this. We are on the draw, and if we at least get one more mana, we can slow things down with the Skywhaler shot. And if we get a mana of either color, we've got a playable on turn 3. So might be too risky, but I'm going to give it a shot and hope to draw mana. Nope. But if we do draw a red mana next turn, we're in a lot of shape with those scries. Alright, this is a nice scry too. Yes, scry. I always forget you need to accept that. Plains is an interesting pick, but I think we got to put it in the top. We just need mana of some sort at least. And especially if we can just get to 4, even if it's all white. Thriving Ibex should keep us in the game for a bit. Not to mention having Skywhaler's shot up next turn. So black-red, he could be fairly quick, which is a little bit of a worry based on how we're drawing so far. But red mana, please? Nope, it's not a bad card. I think we're just going to go ahead and get rid of it. Just don't want to take in too much damage while we're still stalling for lands. Yeah, that's a good card. It's hard to want to eat it with the Skywhalers because of obviously the Return from the Dead ability. But let's play the Ibex. I probably will trade, just because we can't take 4 multiple turns, really. And who knows, maybe he doesn't have an artifact in hand. So, he's definitely representing an artifact in hand. I think that's this whole little thing with the tapping mana. Could easily be a bluff, though, and like I said before, I don't want to just start taking 4 for free. So let's do this. Alright, maybe he was bluffing, or maybe he was just doing it out of order. So he just has the Malphus, doesn't have an artifact to bring back the Dragster. Okay, we've got a couple options here. I'm leaning towards playing the Pioneer, though I think you can make a good argument for the Skywhaler shot as well. Or leaving that up and taking out the Malphus squad. But here, we'll just see. If he wants to burn through energy, we're okay with that. But if he doesn't, we'll definitely trade for the Propeller. I like that card, but it doesn't change a whole lot. Sure, so he's all set up for a nice artifact. That'll bring the Dragster back, but he doesn't have it yet. And he's going to use that. Alright, so what's the play here? I think this is a question. I'm going to go Artisan. I don't think our health is low enough where we just kind of give up trying to get a board presence here. Let's see. I remember thinking there was a reason we wanted him as a 1/4 last time when we didn't have it. But I don't know what it is, because the Dragster is a 4/2 anyway. 4/2, 3/2, 2/2. Let's just put in the servo. And maybe we'll be able to block the Doorbuster with our 2 servos. It'd be a nice trade. Dayang's a good card. No doubt about that. And all of a sudden, if he uses the energy on this one of the servos, our clock's getting a little low, to say the least. Man, and he still has energy in hand. I forgot that with the Dayang. Still got the one left. We can at least do this, though. And we still have the Skywhaler shot next turn. Interesting draw. Do we risk just trying to get that on the board? Let's see. Next turn, if he swings, makes himself someone not block. We can double block there. Block here. Yeah, that might be okay, actually. A little bit risky to not just use the Sky Whalers. But I'm going to give it a shot. Especially because we can get one next turn as well, which would be nice. I only am doing this probably because he has one card in hand. Hoping it's just a mana he's holding back. Let's see here. Alright, Colony's good card, but not the fastest, so that shouldn't hurt us too much. Okay, he's going to swing. Let's see what our options are here. Alright, as expected, he makes that not be able to block. I'm going to double block. And then block here. Alright, so next turn, he can't use that ability, obviously. I think we're in, not great shape, obviously. We're down to 4 health against a pretty aggressive deck. But this should stabilize us at least for a bit. It seems like his other card in hand is nothing. I've got 3 good blockers. He might block with the Lawless and give the counter to the Fretwork, which I'd be very happy with. That's no problem. Okay, and red mana is very nice. So a couple options here. We could just play the Giant, would probably be the obvious pick. But we could also do the Motors to get the Scries and also have the Sky Whalers up. I'm going to do this, though. Just get a body out there. Just try to match creature for now. And hopefully if we can lock things down, we'll be good to go. Fretwork obviously can get really scary, but not with the Sky Whaler shot in hand. Playing the land. Oh, does he have a big card? I was thinking as a giveaway he might just be down to his last card just being a mana, but maybe not. Let's see what he's got here. Ooh, eliminate the competition. Obviously a great card. The good news is Sky Whaler's shot is still up. Next turn. Half the chump block, obviously. But I can at least play a creature and the Sky Whalers next turn. Ooh. It's a nice draw. Do I just play this? I think I do. Because... yeah, we're dead to removal, so it's a bit of a risk, but he has 0 cards in hand, so... we might as well, and that should make him take at least one more ping with the Fretwork before we have to destroy it. And if he top decks us, so well. Okay, nice. I think we just attack. Can take another damage. Just kind of representing removal, or maybe just he's thought about tapping a creature or playing a creature too early again. Either way, we're gonna block, see what he does, and then take him out with Sky Whalers. If he has that lifelink card, obviously we're in danger or in trouble, but he doesn't. Gonna put that on the bottom. We only have 1 red mana up and 2 red creatures already in hand. Though it is nice with the pilot. Okay, that's obviously a good card. Our clock is down to 2 turns. We are attacking for 8 though, so... oh, very nice draw. Let's take away the Aetherborn. And let's go with the Fanatic to get some haste damage in. And he called it, so nice. Our deck kind of came back well there. The dangers in his deck are obviously the Doorbuster's good, especially if we get some more energy like he did with the Die Young and the Thriving Rats. It would appear that he's got some sort of artifact going on with the Construct and the Dragster, or I keep calling this the Dragster today, and the Daredevil, as well as the Doomed Operative, eliminate the competition. So maybe he's got some servo generators we haven't seen yet. Though just from what we've seen, not a lot to worry about in terms of artifacts. Good win for us. I mean, normally you don't survive that, what's it called? They eliminate the competition so well. But we just had enough here. So I don't think we're going to sideboard anything in, but let's take a look. Built to last, if we had more artifact creatures, would be nice against the eliminate, but we don't. So I think we're just going to leave it as is. Skygate, no. I mean, you did show us the Marauder. But I don't think it's enough to put in the wall. Yeah, let's go as is. How about a good draw for the first time this whole drafts? Something like a Motorist in hand and a red, white, and green mana. Nope, of course not. We haven't had more than 2 in the first draw this whole time. Alright, that's better. Then on the bottom we need a red mana and we're business. Impeccable timing is nice to have to start it as well. Alright. Thriving Rats will probably get impeccable timinged. Don't really need any more 4-drops. Alright, what does he have? We haven't seen many pumps. Ooh, interesting. He does have the Rush of Vitality that I was talking about last game. Yeah, I mean, that's good, but happy you put it on him instead of one of his big creatures later. Alright, so that's a pretty good pull. I feel like I've been regretting it lately. But I'm going to do the servo. Normally it's better to have that spread out, and 3's toughness is enough to block for now. Ooh, nice card. Very nice card. Yeah, let's get the Stalker out. We might need to make use of it as a blocker, actually, which doesn't normally happen. Okay, so we get our Scry. He gets the attack with the Bazaar Barge. But we're coming back on our own with at least 4. Probably 5 damage. Yeah. We can hopefully play that on turn 6. Ow. That hurts. If we can survive to turn 6, we have a chance with that Edge Crafter. But otherwise, this card is going to start doing a lot of work. Though I realized that for some reason I was thinking it had Trample. We can start chump blocking with our servos, and let's get another one right now. So that should be enough to stall. Just need 1 more mana, and we've got a blocker for it. Or, theoretically, we've got a triple, quadruple block next turn, if not. Okay, that's fine. It's good. Let's see, is he going to swing? He is going to swing. I'm thinking... Chump is obvious. Let's take out a creature at the same time, go down to 7. Alright, mana's nice there, and no cards in hand for him. Means this should be a fine block. Not to mention the... Did I miss a block last turn on just blocking the rest with the Artisan? I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, that's a mistake. Okay, so he's representing some sort of pump spell. No. He's just equipping it for no reason? Well, here's our blocker for that, if he tries it again. That was a little odd. Maybe he missed this. fine too. Maybe he thought this guy gave the counter? That's my new best guess. And that's why he wanted them to be a creature. But that's an easy block. I would love to draw a playable. If he has a creature that's alone can equip the barge, we're in for a tough block here. But theoretically not game over for sure. And if he has nothing in hand he can play, we're in decent shape, as long as we draw something soon. Okay, so he's probably going to just let us eat it and put the counter on the Bizarre Barge, but that's not the end of the world. No, he's not. Interesting. Who's he going to put the... Oh, yeah, he still has time. No, he's not. Interesting. I would have thought he would make the Bizarre Barge a creature and put it on him. No, he just wanted the counter for the Marauder. So now we're down to a 2-turn clock if we chump block. Could really use one of our removal spells. And it's not there. So, draw removal or we're dead next turn. Aether Run's a really good card. I like it a lot. Might be enough to put in that flying wall now that I've seen it twice. And that is not enough. So, GG. And we will consider at least Bizarre Barge, Ear Construct. Doesn't have a ton of artifacts. I'm tempted to put the Creeping Mold in anyway. Along with the Sky Gate are the two I'm deciding between, or choosing between. Maybe both. Let's see. Didn't notice how linear our curve was. Renegade doesn't do a lot in our deck. It works nicely if we've got things going on with the Artist and the Ibex, but it seems a little slow, and I don't think I had a ton of 1-toughness creatures. So I think I'm going to take that out. I want to put in the Sky Gate, I think. But the Creeping Mold... Yeah, I think I'm just going to put in the Sky Gate. Not going to put the Creeping Mold because it is 2 or double green. Let's just do that. I don't know if that's right. Could play the Hawk, but I don't think I want to. Alright, so decent draw for once. Obviously we want 3 or 4 drops sometime soon, though. Let's take a draw. And we have Pyro Helix up, as well as impeccable timing. Yeah, let's just get rid of it now. I don't want to not use the mana next turn on the Pilot Exemplar. Alright, so if we get to 5 mana, we're in good shape. To say the least. Yeah, Thriving Rats is not scary. The question is, do I leave mana up for the impeccable timing, or do I just use the ability? I mean, we don't have a lot we're shooting for, but we at least have a couple motorists. So I'm just going to swing. Or I'm just going to use all the mana. Mainly because I never get to, and it's kind of fun. Oh, we did get one, so that's a nice pull for us. Though we probably won't play it for a while. But happy to get him down to 16 with an Assembler and then a Giant coming up. Or 2 Assemblers, theoretically, and a Giant coming up. Might be stuck on black mana. Interesting. Is he going to chump block? He could definitely have that... what am I trying to say? That Rush of Vitality, though it's not enough to kill the Pilot Exemplar. So let's just attack so we can leave up Impeccable Timing and Welding Sparks. In case he's got anything weird here. No. Need that mana up. Okay. I don't know. It's a little suspicious. Not sure why he wouldn't attack with the Thriving Rats if he wasn't going to block there. But not suspicious enough where I'm not going to do this. If anybody knows why I kind of have to push OK just to finish casting the Self-Assembler, it's as if I'm maintaining priority, but I definitely wasn't pushing control or anything else. If you know why that is, let me know, because it's been happening fairly often lately. Yeah, so I guess he just has no playables. Maybe he's just holding the Thriving Rats up back to scare us. He's got his red now, though. So let's see what we're facing here. Okay, destroy the Self-Assemblers. A little sad, but nothing too scary. Now he will take the counter on the Thriving Rats. But he's not going to beat us in a race, so I say we just keep swinging. At this point... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, let's do 1. Sure. Happy to mill a force down to the bottom. This is a situation that comes up, I feel like, a lot for me, and I don't know the right play. Like, in a vacuum, Wayward Giant's the right call, because Menace is just a better than, 4/4. But at the same time, I kind of like playing the Assembler here, because he knows that's in our hand anyway, so he has less information about the rest of our hand. But I still think because he's down to just 10 health that I'm going to play the Wayward Giant. It's a pretty scary threat. When you have 4 or 5 Menace up and he only has 10 life left. What does he have? Can't imagine what he'd be playing here on my turn. For 2 mana. We've seen Die Young, right? But it doesn't. Just a sorcery. Could just be thinking it was his turn already. Let's see. Thriving Grubs is fine. Is he gonna attack again? No. Okay, so what's he representing here? I don't even know. I mean, Rush of Vitality is not enough. But I'm not gonna just let him. Let's see what happens. Maybe he's 2 for winning himself some way. Oh, Subtle Strike's good. Is that enough? No. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I could have just not blocked. Okay, that's a good pull. I mean, I'm fine if he just keeps swinging with the rat. So let's just attack. Probably just going to play the Assembler. So I'll just do 1 again in case we spike a Motorist. High Spire Artisan. Yeah, it's fine. Now he's got the Rush of Vitality, which we can do impeccable timing on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I kind of hate to use the Welding Sparks here. But I would like to be able to play the Motors this turn. And that'll allow us to do it, because we only have one white mana up. And I don't really want him gaining life back, even if it's just a couple. Ooh, Warground, or Fairgrounds Warden is nice here. So in case he does have a nice... Okay. Alright, so finally he's leaving the rats up. I feel like the right play might just be to do the Assembler. But I'm gonna get that rats away. It's just a nice play when you already got 3 counters on that won't come back. And it lets us swing. Not to mention 3 shots at another Motorist. Nope. What was revealed? Yeah, it's not bad. We're kind of milling a lot of subpar cards, so that's nice too. It's an added benefit. Or, I mean, it's just luck, but it works out. Now he's down to 6, and he only got 2 cards in hand. And concedes. Interesting. Could have kept drawing, but I guess he knew we had a Self-Assembler in hand. yeah. So our deck worked out pretty nicely again, even with some subpar opening draws. This one curved out very nicely, so no complaints there. And I will see you guys back in a bit, next video, for round